Hey guys, it's Miss Errett. I hope everybody's doing good, and I really miss teaching you guys. I had a lot of cool stuff planned to do in the spring, but if we don't get back to it this year, we'll get back to it next year. If you're in the 5th grade, I really miss you guys, and I hope I get to see you again before school is out. I have a couple things to tell you today. I'm going to read you guys a book. I have a little art around the house challenge, a color wheel challenge, and a contest to tell you about. So, first thing I'm going to do is read you guys a book. This is called Masterpiece, and it's written by the 8th grade students of Stoller Middle School in Portland, Oregon. And you can see I got it at the book fair as a $5 challenge. Here's the 3 little girls that wrote the book, so pretty awesome. Masterpiece. There it is. That's the first page. Meet the authors: Grace Tran, Lynn Nugent, and Catherine Law. Sorry, I'm having earbud troubles. Dedication. It says, art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. To the haters, for motivating me more than any member of the fam did. To all the Stoller Summa teachers, you helped us more than you know. To Catherine and Grace for doing everything that I didn't. The arts are not a way to make a living. They are a very human way of making life more bearable. Practice in art, no matter how well or badly, is a way to make your soul grow. For heaven's sake. Sing in the shower, dance to the radio, tell stories, write a poem to a friend, even a lousy poem. Do it as well as you possibly can. You will get an enormous reward. You will have created something. That's a quote by the author Kurt Vonnegut. So, let's read. There's an art museum. It says Starry Night was a painting made by Vincent van Gogh in 1889. Van Gogh placed himself in a mental asylum. Starry Night was the view that he saw from his room just before sunrise. The painting can now be seen at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Bridge over a pond of water lilies was one of 250 other paintings by Claude Monet, a French impressionist. Impressionism is a style of art that focuses on everyday life instead of royalty or famous people. Edgar Degas was famous for his paintings of ballerinas. He was fascinated by their graceful movements and elegance. Many of his paintings showed a typical day for the ballerinas at their studio. Degas, a French impressionist, painted Ballet Rehearsal in 1873. I'll try to see and show you guys the book at the same time. The Great Wave of Kanawanga was a wood block print by Hokusai. Wood block printing is a way to print onto materials such as fabric and paper. And sadly, we were going to do some printmaking before school was out, but maybe we'll still get to. The Great Wave was part of a series of other paintings called 36 Views of Mount Fuji. The painting was made during the Edo period of Japan, which was between 1603 and 1867. Edo is now known as Tokyo, the capital of Japan. Francis Picabia's Machine Turn Quickly was finished in 1917 and was a form of abstract art. It was made as a part of the Dada movement, which began in Switzerland in 1916. The group was formed as a response to World War I as an embrace of disorganization and chaos. Pierre Mondrian's Composition 10 was one of his abstract paintings featuring lines, geometric shapes, and solid colors. Mondrian's Gray Tree was one of his first attempts at cubism. Cubism is a style of painting that uses geometric shapes to depict something. Cubism paintings are not meant to be realistic. The Persistence of Memory was painted by Salvador Dali in 1931. It was created as a surrealist piece or as a way to express the artist's own mind. Dali said himself that the painting was actually his idea of pieces of cheese melting in the sun. Today, it can be seen at the Museum of Modern Art. Impression, Sunrise, was another painting by Claude Monet, though people later said it was just as abstract art, or art with no subject that can be understood in many different ways. The painting itself gave rise to the Impressionist movement. František Kupka painted a Morphia fugue in 2 colors in 1912. This painting is a popular example of abstract art. This piece of art began as a girl holding a ball in her hand and gradually changed into the ribbons of color that crossed the page. Malevich's Black Square laid the groundwork for the Suprematism movement. Suprematism was a style that used basic geometric shapes and gray tones. Jackson Pollock was famous for splashing paint onto a canvas, a style that was later named action painting. This is pretty fun. If you have any paint and your parents don't care if you make a mess, or you can go outside, you can splatter some paint on a canvas or a paper, and it's super fun. The colors in number 5, 1948, created different textures, and many people came to understand it differently. It was sold in 2006 for over $100 million. We know this guy. Andy Warhol was a leading figure in the pop art movement. That means he made art based on popular culture. Warhol was famous for his Campbell's soup, which showed 32 cans of the soup lined up in a 4x8 rectangle. He also painted many colorful celebrities, such as Marilyn Monroe, and popular household items, such as bottles of Coca-Cola. And that's the end. Alrighty, so I was thinking what you could do around your house for art. And I was looking at the art that I have hanging up on my walls. And I thought, everybody probably has at least one piece of artwork hanging up on your wall. So my challenge for you is to find something hanging up in your house and ask some questions about it. Maybe a family member painted it, or maybe you got it at Hobby Lobby, or maybe it's a famous print. Maybe it belonged to a grandparent. Who knows? But I found some artwork from around my house I thought I'd tell you about. I have some pictures that I hang on my wall in the springtime, and they were cross-stitched by my grandmother. So this is a form of art too. This is textile art. So even though it might not be painting or drawing, you still have to draw the design on your fabric and then use thread to make your picture. So it's kind of like painting, but you're using thread instead. Pretty cool. And my grandmother cross-stitched these in 1968. So these are pretty old. And my grandfather actually made the frames. And they're spring flowers. I hope everybody's getting outside and enjoying the beautiful springtime. We're lucky it came early and we're not all snowed in right now. at least we can get outside and have some fun, work in the yard or go for a hike or something. So I will show you the color wheel challenge at the end of the video. I'm going to post it. This is all optional. You don't have to do it, but it might just be something fun. One last thing before I end the video. I have a contest from West Virginia American Water. It is the 5th annual Protect Our Watershed Art Contest. This contest is for 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students and open to all schools within our service area. We encourage you to offer the contest as a fun and imaginative way to draw children's attention to the protection and preservation of West Virginia's watersheds. What's more, the contest can help supplement the teaching of water curriculum. So there you go. Let's see. By participating, your students will not only learn about the value of precious water resources, but they also have the chance to win valuable gifts from Barnes & Noble. And I have the contest rules, and a digital version of the entry form can be found on our website, westvirginiaamwater.com, under News and Community tab. And I will also scan this on my scanner and post it to Dojo and Facebook if anybody wants to know. Here's the rules and guidelines. I'll scan that, and this is what the contest entry form looks like. It looks like this is a section down here to write about your artwork, which we just learned how to write an artist statement when we made our Google Doodles. So that shouldn't be too hard. Remember, they want to know why you made the art, not just that you made it because you like water or that you like art, but give us a statement. Remember, we talked about getting the meat in there. How well, I know you guys are going to do a great job. So, thank you, and I love you guys, and I hope to see everybody soon. For our color wheel challenge, don't forget our rainbow colors, which are Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Remember, indigo and violet are pretty much purple. So you can go around your house and collect some different items of each color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, maybe indigo, and violet. And then arrange those items in a circle to create a color wheel of your own. If you want to add a little bit more of a challenge, you can set a 1-minute timer. Maybe if you have brothers or sisters or your mom or dad who want to play along with you, you can set a 1-minute timer and then run around the house and try to collect an item of each color in 1 minute. Might make it a little bit more challenging. I'm going to show you guys my found object color wheel right after this picture of Roy G. Biv, and it's pretty fun. I found a bunch of stuff in my kitchen. I found some different fruits and vegetables. I found some plates, a little pitcher, a sewing kit, a rock, a glass rock, and a plant. So I bet you guys can find all kinds of cool stuff around your house to make an awesome color wheel. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was kind of long. It's my first video, but the important thing is getting it out there. So I hope to see you guys again soon, and if not, I'll post another video next Thursday. Bye!